There's still some OGs left from that first Warriors team, including Mikey Teo, who will send this one skyward to get us underway. If somebody ever comes up to you and says they showed up to the one SaberCat match over the past 4 years that Windsor was not in the starting lineup, you call that person a liar.
43 consecutive starts for Windsor. He is Major League Rugby's all-time leading scorer, now with 424 points.
Zachary Short get the start, defeating the scrum last weekend.
USA Eagle, Boyer, he's doing a good job, able to get hands up there to knock that one away.
Luke Beecham able to help recover that ball, the pride of Brisbane, Australia.
Yep.
Houston doing a good job, well organized defensively, stringing things out, able to get there in time. Crusade unable to find that alley to skirt through.
And that's going to be a knock-on. Houston working with an advantage here. Silveira, part of the team of the week. 1 weekend to go for all of his work in the scrum, that time with some solid hands. Windsor, oh, wide open spaces, looking to delight the home crowd. Dicky Lottie makes it 5-0 Houston.
The Fijian national team man, the 24-year-old Veramu Dicky Lati. You see the turnover there. Houston moving quickly after Fisher gave it to the men in yellow and black. And Windsor always has a head up, always in the right place. But at this time, it was Dicky Lottie. Williams just stumbled, and that was the difference between Dicky Lottie getting in untouched. Warriors with a bye next week in round 16, and then it's at home, their final 2 matches against the top 2 teams in the league. The top team in the Eastern Conference, Atlanta, heads up there to Zion's Bank in round 17, and then LA up to the Beehive Stadium round 18.
Teo to Williams, Boyer tries to intervene. The Warriors, though, will find the answer on the opposite end. Josh Whippy with the punctuation. Nick Boyer was the last chance to put a halt to this one. The scrum half almost intervenes.
And that's what Teo's able to do. So Teo inside, all these people there, everyone focusing on Teo, gets it through, another pass out. You take another look. Basket to Teo. All the focus on the USA Eagle. Gets it to Williams. A beautiful offload from Lance Williams. And then an outstanding pass from Bailey Wilson, the youngest captain in Major League Rugby. Whippy, all he has to do is dot it down.
New advantage, 5, shoulder.
And now a second advantage to play. Wait for the signal. And it is a try.
Shoulder.
Leonard's going in at the shoulder, not wrapping up. Jeremy Leonard seeing yellow.
Tuck his arm.
Houston will be down a man the first 10 minutes of the second half.
5.
Nick Boyer back in here for the closing moments at scrum half for the defensive effort.
Okay,
3 meters. Pasca swats it back.
Penalty try.
It is a penalty on Houston, and after all the warnings, a penalty try awarded to Utah. Desperate to stay comfortably in that number 2 spot in the West.
Oh, big stuff there from Houston at the scrum, exactly what the SaberCats needed to do. Not traditionally the man putting boot to ball, and a chance for Utah.
Oops on the other way.
Somehow able to reach back and get that one. I thought for all the world it was going to be turned over.
Jensen. Again, all 6'7" with that long stride, eating up some ground, the pride of Scranton, PA. Ivuka finally surging ahead up to Pangelina.
But not the support there for Houston. And now a big chance for Houston.
What a shift. Warriors unable to capitalize on being up a man, now find themselves down.
Not that way.
Malolo came in a few minutes back. In at hooker, that'll certainly factor in here on these lineouts.
Both up. from the outside.
All right, so
Sit.
Basca is a free man as the no longer a numbers advantage.
Straight down, please.
Basca out of the sim bin. And by the time he could get the headset on, the broadcast was having to sign off. But I know he wanted to give a shout out. What an impressive individual. We mentioned works as a special ed teacher full time.
He's just a really incredible person. You see him out there on the pitch, an absolute animal, a beast, fantastic rugby player, and a great representative.
Tuval was finally able to pick it up. Utah on their feet, surging forward. Fisher able to free it up to your new fullback, Iafale. 5 meters away. Cruze eyeing the try. And he does dot it down. Utah with its first score of the second half and its largest lead here in Houston. Came off the bench last week. Looks to go the distance here today.
You give a ton of credit to Basca. In the right place, he ran a fantastic support line. Basca was there. He saw Cruze open.
Crouch.
This is Houston's scrum, but pinned back on their own 5.
Early.
At the moment, Utah is just looking at the 4 points for a win. There would be no try bonus unless they can sneak one in here in the final seconds before we hear the final whistle. That's what Utah has in mind right now.
Good, no, that's fine.
Looking for that 4th try and the extra bonus point that would come with it on the table.
And release. Okay, enough 5.
The surge from Malolo.
Yeah, that's advantage.
3 meters out. Utah's playing with an advantage. Tucci.
On the line.
Still 2.5 meters shy of the finish line. Uhila, a meter out. As they look to Van Vuren. And Van Vuren is in. A 4th try will make it a 5th point for Utah. As they will go to sleep tonight knowing that they are still very much among the favorites to be playing in the postseason this year in Major League Rugby.
They were patient. They went through the phases. Van Vuren looked like he bobbled it, able to hold on. The big number 8 powers through the leg drive across it.
That'll do it for the Warriors. They come to town, pick up their 9th win on the season, and more importantly, continue to distance themselves from the 3rd best team.